Well, it's starting to feel like the election that just won't end. Since 6 o'clock, Jill Stein has filed a federal lawsuit to try and force Michigan to do a recount of the vote. Her move comes just hours after Donald Trump filed his own lawsuit asking the state Supreme Court to intervene and stop the recount. So now what? Let's bring in Mara McDonald live tonight at the federal courthouse downtown. Mara?
Good evening to you, Devin, and you're right. Now what is an excellent question for everybody keeping up at home. Let me bring you up to speed with exactly where things stand. Michigan Attorney General Bill Schuette has filed suit asking the Michigan Supreme Court to stop the recount. Late today, Donald Trump has done the same thing, asking the Michigan Supreme Court to stop the recount. And late tonight, Jill Stein files suit here in federal court, asking the federal court to say the recount is on.
And we see nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It has been a day of drama and, well, let's face it, billable hours for all the attorneys representing all sides here. And still, the central question, will Michigan be forced to do a hand recount of its 4.8 million votes, is unanswered.
I don't think we're going to find much, but I think it is part of the process. Ms. Stein alleged mistakes or fraud. That's enough to trigger a recount. She has paid her fee. I don't think as a board we have the ability to say we're not going to do a recount.
The Board of Canvassers, which makes this call, is made up of 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans. They deadlocked along party lines today, which means the recount would proceed. But then tonight, the lawsuits started flying. Trump's legal team suing the state's elections director and the Board of Canvassers, claiming Green Party candidate Jill Stein does not have legal standing to force a recount. Meanwhile, Stein sues the same elections officials, demanding the recount proceed. So now you have 2 different courts with this issue before them. The Trump team and the Michigan Attorney General are asking the Michigan Supreme Court to hear their cases. Stein has gone to federal court in Detroit, hoping to have hers heard. Back here live, and now what we wait and see is what court, if any, is going to hear any of these legal challenges. Meanwhile, watch to see what the state legislature does next week. You see, Michigan may be on the hook for millions of dollars to pay for this recount because they haven't updated election law in 50 years, because nobody ever thought we were ever going to be faced with a presidential recount like this. So lots to watch over the next couple days. We're live downtown tonight at the federal courthouse. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.